time.
Prepare for yourself. Viewer discretion is advised. Also by U.S. and Canadian copyright law. Anything that we show on this show is under fair use and fair guidance. Or fair guidance, whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
Yeah. What? Fuck back! And here we go.
Calling all stations. Clear the air lanes. Clear all air lanes for the big broadcast. I'm calling both games.
Don't take anything that we're about to say seriously, unless you're via Cancer-dor known as Antonio Brown.
Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I mean, shut the fuck up! Hey guys, this has been another Antonio Brown thing! Why did I just tell you? Enough from the crowd.
Heinz Field is no more. It's now Acrisure Stadium, and it's going to be Acrisure Stadium for the next 15 years. The Cincinnati Bengals will no longer play at Paul Brown Stadium. WLWT News 5's Brian Hammer joins us live in front of the newly named, we can see it up there on the board, Brian, Paycor Stadium.
You too. What's the matter with you?
San Diego! Are you fucking kidding me right now? How the fuck did you accidentally take one of the most common steroids known to man? You fucking idiot!
I'm sorry, I fudged up, guys.
Good intro for this week.
Fair enough. Welcome to the disaster. I'm your host, El, alongside Valor, who's also a man of disaster, who's probably almost had a Yinzer cam for a minute, and associate. That's a pure.
Yes. It's only three of us this week, but who cares? We can still run it.
3 people? We got this.
Yes.
Yes.
Before we get, and like we said, don't take anything that we're about to say seriously, and let's see.
Unless you're the Cancer-dor Antonio Brown, and we gotta start with him. Come on.
Okay.
I have to agree. We have to.
I mean, there are many other things you got to, but when you lead off with that, you have to start with it. And we got a bit of juice.
Oh boy.
So
any type of juice. Stupid juice.
We'll get to the other juice next. We'll get to the other juice later.
We'll get to Captain's. We'll get to Captain Ringworm. Captain Worm soon. But the first off is Antonio Brown decides to be an effing idiot again. Val. So I am not wanting to show this thing because technically it is within its own right pure dog crap.
Okay.
If you guys agree with me.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, Antonio Brown, why the F do you think your ego is better than others? To be fair, you're basically setting yourself up for disaster again.
I mean, he said it as himself. He has no ego.
Well, guess what?
You do.
Middle finger.
This is what
Boys?
I think of AB.
Same here, bud. Same here. Boys, because we flipped them many times, now comes the part where you flip his ass off. Ready? Flip! Fuck you! You officially to be fair, you officially make my life a little bit more easier.
Oh, it's a lot more fun, too, with that comment. I mean, it's a parody post, and he actually posted it to his Instagram. Like, it's a joke, and you took it seriously.
You blew it!
Come on.
How does that happen?
You're making me more competent now.
Jeez.
And especially on the Twitch. Either way, social media. And that's a burn, right?
Yep.
Of course.
Alright, because Duck isn't here, I'm doing the other horn. Better?
Yes.
Hey, Duck ain't here.
Okay.
I'm gonna play whatever horn I want.
Now let's see what other topics we got this week.
Let's go to soccer. Adina, magic words,
Yeah?
please. Soccer.
Soccer.
Thank you.
There.
We're going with some funny things. Let's go with a couple funny things here. Adina's deciding to mute for this one because technically he doesn't want to be a part of it. Unless
We got 3 people, so you really can't discuss soccer with 2.
fair enough. But
You'll just have to deal with the noob.
It is minor updates. One of them is the FIFA World Cup. Actually, they're deciding to boot it off a day early this year. So the
Where is
first
it?
match-
Where's this one being held this year?
This
Is
in
it Qatar?
this year.
Qatar.
Oh gosh, Qatar. Yeah, I
Qatar's actually going to
remember.
be involved in the first match.
So they moved the first match, which was supposed to be Qatar and Ecuador, to the 20th, which means I think we're supposed to be doing our predictions now, but I think we're gonna wait till next episode to do that.
Yeah. I think we got to wait till the whole gang's back.
Yeah. Secondly, this is what else? Oh. If you are a fan, if you are a fan of any team but the Red Devils, well,
Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready?
Ready!
you're dead last in my
Dribbling idiots!
Is this MLS thing?
No.
No.
English Premier.
Much
Oh.
worse.
So they're gonna get relegated.
If
That's
the standings hold, yes.
If the standings hold at the end of the season. If they do, I think this will be the first time in a long while since they got relegated. Let's take a look. Let's actually take a look.
When was the last time Man U got relegated?
The last time, hang on. Ooh. 73, 74 in the old system.
Wow. That's a long...
I'm just saying this here, boys. The current system in Man U, it's not gonna go well. And to be honest, I know why. Because honestly, this is why you gotta do some reorganization and tell Ronaldo either show up or get whipped. My words, not you. Agree?
Yes. You have a superstar like Ronaldo. If your superstar ain't doing well, then you got a problem.
Or other people as well. I'm gonna say this. I think, is Tottenham still in the lead?
Let me pull up the MLS standings.
I'm gonna take a look here.
I'm at the EPL standings.
Yeah. Let me look at the table here. Oh, they're still... Oh, okay, they're in top 4. That's good. Top 4, they're good. Top 4. They're still in top 4. That's good.
Yeah.
Man City
Right
decided...
now,
And oh my gosh, Brentford's in 3rd.
Brentford, man. Man City at top, kind of expected.
This table is pure chaos.
Yes.
So we got Man City, Arsenal, Brentford, Tottenham, Newcastle, Leeds, Chelsea, Brighton, Aston Villa, Nottingham, Bournemouth, Fulham, Liverpool, Wolves, Leicester, Southampton, Everton, Crystal Palace, West Ham,
And Man U in dead last.
I'm just gonna say this, boys. Glazer's out. I'm saying it. Glazer's out. To be fair, I'm gonna be with everyone here. Glazer's out. Agreed.
Yeah. If this continues, you gotta get rid of him. You have no choice.
They have to sell the team if they get relegated. 100%. Plus, they might lose their deal with Adidas, too.
Oof. That mean a huge financial loss.
All right. With that said, let's see what else.
All right.
Let's do some tier ups. Let's do some tier ups actually for 2022 season.
So what tier list are we gonna do right now?
And what is this for?
NFL.
Let's get started.
Our NFL predictions. Ooh.
There's only 3 of us in here, so take it as you will, with a grain of salt.
Yes. Take it with a grain of salt. We will probably be wrong by week 7.
I will say this though. We are adding a bottom tier again.
Yes. Right. So, apologize for that, folks. Held is currently working on a tier list.
Yep, I got it. Behold, as we have our list ready. So, our titles are Super Bowl contenders, playoff team, middle of the pack, maybe a few wins might go 0-16, did like Major League Football.
Okay.
And we're starting with one of my teams. I'm guessing should we go with division, I guess? Should we go by division, I guess?
Yes.
Or no? Alright, so let's start off with NFC West.
Okay.
Non-alphabetical order system. Seattle Seahawks.
Seattle I view as a team who's on the bottom of the division. You got yourself a bit of a quarterback controversy over there between Geno Smith and Drew Lock for the starting position. I definitely seen this team probably drafting a quarterback next draft. So I think this team is only going to have at most 4 or 5 wins.
So maybe a few?
Yes.
Alright. Dina, approve?
I disagree.
Ooh. Where are you thinking?
They're, in my opinion, probably the worst team in the NFL.
Oh.
Their roster's not talented. They don't have many pieces besides DK Metcalf and maybe Chris Carson. You're not winning games with Drew Lock. Let's put it that way. I'll be honest. They're probably going to go more towards the dead, worst team in the league.
So basically here.
Yeah, they're the worst team in the league.
I'm going to even it out. I'm going to say might go 0-16 here.
That's fair.
All right. Fair enough.
Next
one.
The Rams.
We have our current Super Bowl champion, the Rams.
I mean, and you can't really change it. Super Bowl contenders.
Amen.
Automatic Super Bowl contender.
As long as they still got Sean McVay as their head coach and all that talent, who cares how many draft picks you burn? You win games.
Cards.
Super Bowl contender.
Yeah.
I
really like
I feel weird about the Cardinals.
Arizona is definitely in, this is a prove-it year for them.
It's a prove-it year. Do I think they do it? Yeah. I'll go playoff team for the Cardinals.
I definitely see the Cardinals as a team who will get into the playoffs, but the real question will be, how far will they go in the playoffs?
First round exit.
And can they get past the first round? Because last season they got smoked by the Rams.
I'll agree with you guys under the condition that it's going to be a high middle of the pack.
High mid, low playoff team.
Yeah.
We'll put it at the bottom. All right.
I'll
team. Final team for the West.
49ers.
That's a Super Bowl contender. That is a Super Bowl contender team. On paper, they look really good.
But it really depends on how.
It really depends on Trey Lance. That's a playoff team. If Trey Lance develops like a lot of people say, that's Super Bowl bound. Middle of the.
I'll go playoff team with you guys.
Yeah,
Right, but it all depends on Trey Lance. It all depends on Trey Lance.
But I'm gonna say this, guys. We're gonna have one NFC, one AFC.
Super Bowl contenders?
Yeah.
All right. So let's go playoff team for the Niners. Let's rotate over to the NFC North.
NFC North.
We're gonna go by direction, not.
Oh.
So we're going AFC West.
Wait, we did. Oh, AFC West. We have. Let's start off with the Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
Playoff team. Playoff team.
Denver?
Russell Wilson. Denver had every piece they need except for a quarterback. They got their quarterback in Russell Wilson. I think they're high middle pack, low playoff team spawn. It all depends on Russell.
Yeah.
Do we see him cooking? I think we do.
But I'm gonna chuck him in middle.
Fowler?
It really depends on Russell Wilson, in my opinion. Apparently, Denver's already having injuries in the wide receiver core, so that could be a little concerning. I think that Denver is possibly, either the last team in the playoffs or they're out completely.
So you're saying mid?
Yeah,
mid?
I'm calling them mid.
All right.
Mid.
Next team on the list, we have
the Oakland Raiders.
The Oakland, or should I say, Vegas Raiders.
I'll go middle.
I'm not used to calling them Vegas.
I'll go middle.
Yeah, I think Raiders are in a similar situation.
It feels weird with them. They feel very weird. I don't know how to gauge them. At least we know they won't be doing a lot of drama this year.
Yeah, this season, the huge requirement of Devontae Adams is 2 legit weapons.
Yep, and Derek Carr is still a pretty good quarterback. He's underrated as hell.
Definitely. I can see the Raiders as a sleeper team this year.
Boys, we're also going to throw in a couple NFL headlines, too, here.
Okay. What we got?
I'm going to say that when we get to AFC North.
Okay. So, AFC West. Next team up, the Kansas City Chiefs. Playoff team. I'm not going for them Super Bowl, but they're a playoff team.
They are a playoff team, but I don't think they win their division this year.
I'm saying.
Are you saying the Chargers?
I do think this is potential. I think the Chiefs.
I do think they're a playoff team. I do think they're a playoff team. I do think Chiefs are playoffs.
Is this good?
Chiefs and Chargers are both pretty much locks at this point.
Yeah, put both of them in the playoff teams.
Okay.
Since it's likely going to be a dogfight between them both for the division.
We're going north, and we're going to start with the AFC this time.
Oh, we have some update. What is the AFC North update?
This is for the Bengals. They have changed their stadium name.
Insurance companies, people. Insurance companies.
It ain't insurance company this time around.
Really?
Human resources company.
HR.
Yep.
Really?
Paycor is an HR's.
How long till they go bankrupt?
No, it's their Cincinnati-based company, so that it makes sense.
Yeah. All right. As for the Bengals,
I'm gonna say playoff team. They're
think
back into fighting form.
It's going to be a dogfight between Cincinnati and Baltimore for the division. That is my hot take. My bias may be showing here.
Boys, I am gonna
dead. No.
By default.
By default. You do the devil. You do the deal you signed with the devil.
Boys, take a look at Steelers.
Maybe get a few wins.
Pittsburgh's a few wins. And no tree.
I give like 6.
And here's
I give them 6, 7 wins.
Ain't gonna Super Bowl this year.
And I'm gonna make someone angry with my next one. I don't think the Ravens are that good.
What
They're
are
mid.
you talking about?
They're mid.
The Ravens are going to be in the playoffs as either the 6th seed or the 7th seed.
I don't think so. I think they're mid.
I think the Bengals do win the division, but I put the Ravens in as either the last team in.
They're not gonna. If they do, even they do make it, they're not gonna get far by anything. This team is not that good. It's not a good team.
I am
They
going to
have
say
to
this.
extend
I'm
Lamar
gonna be
this
coin-
offseason.
I am the coin toss here, boys. As the third person here, I am the coin toss. And the coin for me is basically stating, Valerie, you're going to hate me for this. You guys are officially mid.
I mean, the Ravens do feel like a borderline team, in my opinion.
They are
Really
borderline,
shocked.
but I don't think they're there yet.
I think they're mid. Most.
Yeah, it's very... The Ravens are the definition of a mid-tier team.
Boys, please pay attention to the Green Bay Packers.
Playoffs.
Of course, remember, if we ever see Grossi on this show...
If he ever comes in, it's dead, of course, but he's not coming in, so...
Whoa. Here's the thing for me on Green Bay. I see it as mid, actually.
The NFC North Division is
It's-
very weak.
It's very weak. Unless you're seriously considering the Minnesota Vikings, Detroit Lions, or Chicago Bears to actually compete for the NFC North title. By definition, that gives Green Bay the division.
Fair enough.
I realistically believe it's either Green Bay or Minnesota who win.
And Minnesota's not that good.
And Minnesota,
They got what?
outside of
Kirk
the-
Cousins, Justin Jefferson, not much.
Okay, boys, I'm gonna say this. Minnesota is going in mid. Middle of the pack for me, for a specific reason. What are you doing in higher ups? I also want to say this also to these guys.
They go 0-6. They're one of the worst teams as well.
Dead.
They're dead in purgatory.
Yeah,
They're
dead.
dead.
You don't have anything around Justin Fields. You're probably going to waste him.
You want to know what's also funny? I think someone actually called for a trade.
Oh, yes, Roquan Smith. Arguably the best linebacker in the NFL. I don't know. I don't know. He's probably not important. It's not like he's one of the best young talents. Green Bay gets the... Now, here's the interesting one. And I'm going to give a very bold take right here.
I think.
Middle of the pack for the Detroit Lions.
Detroit seems like a team that I think will surprise
I'll be
us.
honest. I think they're second in their division behind Green Bay. I really am high on Detroit.
I'm calling it. I'm going to call it actually tie here for second place within.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Detroit just looks really good. In many aspects, they're a really good team.
Yeah, I just really like their head coach, in my opinion. He's really
And their head coach is awesome. One of the best head coaches in the league.
Yeah.
He's gonna Nico your kneecaps.
Okay. All right. Next division.
The South?
NFC. Yes, South. Let's go NFC South here.
The
And we'll start off with my team.
NFC.
You're officially dead.
No, hold your fire. We're not that bad.
You might go 0-6.
We're in the same talks as the Seahawks, but let me be clear. This is for this year. Atlanta will have like over $50 million in cap space next year because the Matt Ryan and Julio Jones deals are gone from their books from the dead cap. So they're able to have they're able to do it. I think that, and Desmond Ridder, from the first few things I saw, he looked really good. He just needs a few more minutes and polish. He needs a couple more weeks of polish, but I think Atlanta has a future quarterback in Desmond Ridder. He looked really good in the times he showed.
Boys, take a look what I just put down for.
I see. Let's change Michael 0-16 to top 5 draft.
So maybe a few.
Top 5 draft pick.
Yes.
I'll say top 6.
Top 6.
Yes.
And let's also throw their partner into that. The race to the bottom with the Carolina Panthers. This team's a joke. This team is literally a joke of a franchise.
Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield. Are you kidding me, Panthers? What is this?
You're still led by Matt Rule. Not dead yet. They're not dead like them. I mean, the Bears are dead in the water. They're the worst team. They're the worst. Yeah, I take it back. The Bears are the worst team. The Browns only going that dead like that because of their deal. And And, oh, by the way, let me get a little chant here. You sick fuck! You sick fuck! You sick fuck! You sick fuck!
I think this leaves us with...
The New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Okay.
Do we...
I'm going to save this for this. Hang on. Buccaneers, I am going to actually throw them into playoff team.
Yes.
I hate to say it, but yeah.
And
Tampa by default.
I don't know. Maybe New Orleans could do something. They're not a bad team.
New Orleans is mid.
Mid.
100%.
I could see
They're
them
not,
possibly sneaking
but if injuries don't go their way, I could see New Orleans swapping with Tampa Bay and Tampa Bay missing entirely.
Maybe.
Let's go to the AFC South, and I'm glad Kirby's not here for this one. I have the AFC South winner being the Indianapolis Colts.
Honestly, I agree with you with this one.
Number 2?
I'll be honest, the Colts are not, I don't know why people are down on the Colts. One, they actually have a competent quarterback finally.
In your ex-partner.
I know. Less said about that. Hey, go win a ring in Indy, Matty. And also the fact that that defense is pretty solid, and they do have a strong run game. And Ryan can make the most out of any bad player into making them at least good enough. Ryan's just that good of a quarterback, and the line and the O-line he has is amazing. One of the best O-lines in the league is in Indy. I can't see the reason why the Colts wouldn't be a playoff team.
Boys, eyes forward on Duval.
Top 6 tanks. They're still not there yet. They're not ready. They're not dead.
Also, quick side note for this year: Green Bay will be going to
Germany.
No, they aren't.
No,
They're going to London.
Oh, they're going to London.
I know one team is going to Germany. I know there's one team going to Germany.
I will do that for you guys after this.
Oh, hold on. I can look it up.
Yes,
I got it.
I know one of the teams is Tampa Bay. I think. Oh wait, now I remember. Tampa Bay and Seattle are going to Germany this year.
Am
I correct?
So we're about to see. So question: how much red will we see in Germany?
Probably enough. Well, probably enough. Like, probably enough that basically shows like FC Bayern Munich's colors again.
Okay, and
you can understand my point there.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go to the other AFCs. Is there any other? Right. The trade-off rejects. I mean, if we do this, we've already vaunted our bottom 6, and I'll be honest, I'm not sure if I'm ready to call the Texans a bottom 6 team.
Yeah.
Take a look.
But they have all those picks, and
it's Easterby, guys. It's Easterby.
Yeah, I guess so. That means that the New York Jets are going to get a few wins, most likely.
But that also means we also have to deal with the Titans this year, too.
Titans are a bit of a...
Middle of the pack. That's the middle of the pack team. They're not going to do anything with Marcus Smart, with Ryan Tannehill at quarterback. Derrick Henry's going to run out of steam. And let's be frank, what weapons do the Titans have that's not... They got rid of A.J. Brown for A.J. Brown as a rookie.
Boys, I am going to say this as an executive order. Take a look at the Dolphins.
Why are they dead? Oh yeah.
Oh,
they're not a bottom 6 team though. They're not a bottom 6 team though.
Dolphins could potentially be a playoff team.
No. They're dead for specific reasons. One, Tampa.
You cut out.
CB12.
Tampering is the main reason.
Is that really worth a dead? Really?
And their owner got suspended.
But is this on the team though?
And
I don't think so. I think they'll just get it.
I think that they fired Flores.
I still don't think they're dead.
Was a good coach, and you sack him at the end of the season.
I understand that, but I just don't see him as that terrible of a team.
Maybe a few wins.
We can't go higher than that, but we gotta save the dead for the teams that deserve it. And Miami is too talented to be that bad.
Yeah.
And also, they don't have a quarterback with 30 allegations against him. I'm just saying.
Fair enough. The Jets. I'm not saying they're dead, but
I think they're getting a few wins.
I'm agreeing with you because they might have a shot.
And Zach Wilson, they would be top 6 tank if Zach Wilson went down with an ACL tear or something, but it's a bone bruise. Thank his lucky stars, it's just a bone bruise.
Mm-hmm. I'm also gonna say this: at least get a backup just in case.
The New England Patriots.
Nope, saving them for last.
Buffalo Bills. That's the other Super Bowl contender.
Ooh.
Buffalo is just everything.
I'll give it to you.
I can't find anything bad with the Buffalo Bills. I legit can't.
I'm gonna say this: 2 NFC, 2 AFC. The 2
For the NFC one,
I threw Kansas City unless you want to throw Bengals in.
I lean more towards Bengals than KC.
Fair enough. I'll agree with that.
And as for the NFC Super Bowl champ, I know it's going to be thing. I'm going to go Green Bay.
Ooh.
Really?
I'm thinking something else here.
I don't think Tampa Bay's that good this year. I give it to Green Bay being the Super Bowl contender for the...
seems like very sus on offense because...
It's a very suspect team. That team is suspect. I can't take the sus.
Hang on. Did anyone see the Green Bay game last night?
It's a preseason game. We only judge the rookies.
Yeah, maybe. And then finally, the New England Patriots. I'm
gonna have to say
because
mid.
they are. Listen, there's a reason why I'm about to do this. They are the Empire.
And I do think they're that good enough. I think they're a playoff team.
There's a reason why.
Nah.
No. There's a reason. Dude, this is also the bastard territory.
I mean, I can't say that for them. They're a playoff team. Come on, man.
High, mid, low playoffs.
I'd go playoffs for them.
All right.
They're just that good. And Bill Belichick's just one of the best head coaches in the NFL.
Oh yeah. Rumor says we might have a Patricia return.
Oh. What?
Honestly, as long as it's not just bring back the AT feast and we'll be golden. Even then, the Patriots are just too good of a team. They're just too good.
Okay. With that said,
let me just recount one bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Throw Denver into the playoff team mix for the seventh playoff team. We need one more AFC representative. Who do you think? We need one more AFC rep to get in the
I would say either Denver or Baltimore in this case.
I'll go Denver. I'll go Denver.
How many?
Yeah.
Sorry, Fowler. Denver just...
Hang on, I'm looking here. 1, 2, 3...
5, so we have 2 teams left for the NFC. So let's get...
Hang on, I'm gonna say this. I'm chucking Detroit in there.
Oh! I'm still hesitant. I'd still be hesitant on Detroit.
Detroit high, mid, low playoff.
I still feel iffy on Detroit. Let's keep them aside for now.
I keep them in mid.
But they're top of mid.
Yeah, they're top.
Final. Honestly, that's the biggest improvement they've ever had. Top of mid.
Okay.
All right, now for the NFC least. The Washington. That's why we go to dead. And I'll be honest, it's literally because of Dan Snyder. It's because of Snyder. Giants, few wins.
Cowboys.
Dallas and Philly, probably. I think I see.
Which one do you think gets the play? Which one do you think wins the NFC East?
I'm gonna say Dallas.
Slight
and
edge
if we have
toward...
Scooter Magruder moment,
I don't think Dallas. I think.
Listen, guys. If Magruder goes a little bit more, how about them Cowboys mode on us? We will dock him. We will dock him for how many times he does it on Clickbait Sports.
I don't watch Clickbait Sports that much, so I don't have no opinion.
Valor, you agree with me?
Yes. I think it's a coin toss between Dallas and Philly. I think
Philly has the edge. I mean, Dallas has a better offense and some good defense, but the Eagles, that defense of the Philadelphia Eagles is loaded. And Jordan Davis, my God, Jordan Davis. Like, they got some of the guys from the Georgia Bulldogs, so I have a bias, but Jordan Davis is a beast and a half.
Boys, until some time is reconciled for this, I will chuck both teams in mid until we get a decent standing for that decision.
But we gotta have 2 teams to get the NFC spot, so we gotta take one team to play off for the East.
I think it's both of them who's in.
Let's just throw both of them in there for the NFC.
No. I want to throw Detroit in because it's a low for me. They are a low playoff for me.
So, Detroit and Dallas?
I'm going to... Actually, Detroit, Philly.
I think I could agree with that. I'm kind of high on Detroit. I don't know why I feel so... Is this confidence I'm feeling with Detroit? Is it optimism? I don't know. Let the false hope consume you. Any changes you want to make to this?
I think we're fine.
Let's move the Bears and Texans to the top 6 tanks and just leave the dead like that for the Commanders and Browns because of their owners and what they've done.
Owners and whatever the F. And to be fair, I'm wanting to throw Seattle in just because their owners because the ownership group of the Seahawks are like, my opinion, you've gone too much hands off here, boys. You need to do a little bit of poking.
But to be fair, it's better to be hands off than hands on in many cases.
They've gone too much hands off.
But if you go too much hands on, we know what happens.
We need middle hands off. So
I don't think they're that dead. Washington and Cleveland, they deserve it. Mm-hmm. And Washington will stay dead until Dan Snyder is gone.
Agreed.
And for the Browns, all I gotta say is 30 allegations.
No.
I would be ashamed to be a Browns fan.
It's something else. It's called defenestration. Defenestrate one player.
If they get rid of that one player,
maybe we might have some respect for you. But other than that,
no.
So with that said, that's it. I feel like I want to attempt to do the soccer thing today, but not yet. Not until all of us are here to do it.
Because to be honest, you got 2 guys who don't really care about soccer that much.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Dina, are you prepared for some basketball?
Oh, dear God.
We have
so the NBA.
Rigged, boring, resident sleeper moment.
No, we have Sophie's choice in play.
Oh?
And unfortunately involves the biggest tank in NBA history.
The Sixers? Who is it?
Steve Nash.
Oh. What did he do this time?
It ain't Steve Nashville, that's the problem.
Is it Phoenix?
It's the Nets.
What the hell happened to the Nets?
We have a Sophie's choice in play. It's either the general manager or Durant.
It's a battle between snakes, it looks like.
I agree.
Do you... Throw the GM away. He led the Nets to this position. He deserves to get canned.
Are you actually...
The Nets are not that... The Nets made all the stupid decisions, and it led them to this point. You lose Kevin Durant, you might as well throw your chances of winning a championship goodbye.
Oh yeah. I agree with this, 100%. And here's the thing.
Do you care about your... Here's the thing.
Hang on.
This is Jersey. Do you think the Jerseys care about their reputation? Heck no. So throw the GM to the side.
No. It ain't Jersey.
It's the Brooklyn. I don't care. They still don't give a damn about their respect or integrity. Throw him to the side.
To be fair, you're making me look a whole. To be fair, you're making the entirety of this Canadian Elite Basketball League more basically better than you guys at this point.
I don't care.
That's saying something.
Canadian. I mean, what do you got? What's up? Really? Is that why are we also focus on basketball?
Mainly to keep ourselves sane without hockey shenanigans.
I mean, is there anything sports to do in Canada that's not hockey?
We have lacrosse.
Okay, and
to be fair, if I actually say another sport, or someone's gonna say tank division.
Toronto.
No, CFL.
So we have mid-tier football, mid-tier basketball, bottom-tier baseball,
right,
and hockey being the only thing you care about.
Oh yes.
Welcome to Canada.
Hang on. I also want to say this: the Winnipeg Blue Bombers have lost the right to a streak, to being undefeated, ladies and gentlemen.
F.
Unfortunately, they lost to a tank. Which makes it more sad. They lost to a tank and the Alouettes.
Who did they lose
Let's take a look
to?
at the standings here. The Alouettes are third overall within the CFL East, with a record of 3-6.
I'm sorry, Fowler, do you watch Canadian football?
A little bit, if it's on.
If it's on ESPN, you might as well watch it, Audino.
I don't watch any TV anymore.
Unless it's on Fubo.
I don't even watch football. I watch Crunchyroll.
Oh yeah, you're weak. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You do know I'm a weeb, right?
I forgot.
Like, the only thing I'm going to be watching this season is, like, Braves baseball, Georgia football, and Atlanta Falcons football. That's all I watch.
I do want to say something, though. My team might actually do pretty well this year, which is the BC Lions. We're second overall.
Okay.
And the... Oh, yeah, we did pretty good. We actually beat the Stampeders yesterday by 1 point. You know what's funny? You actually want to know what's funny?
Sure.
For number 3 in the East, in the West, actually.
Okay. Very nice.
There's a rotating fourth, actually. There's a rotating fourth between the East and the West. And by pure coincidence, I'm thinking that seed's gonna go to the Rough Riders here. They are 5-4. Edmonton, get the fuck out. But I think, oh yeah, Hamilton's gonna get there anyways. With that said, I think we're about to do something. I think we have one more topic in play, and oh boy, actually we got 2, and it's all and they're both baseball here, boys.
Oh yeah, we have to talk about the Jukes, huh?
Not yet. We can save that for later. Let's go with the field. Let's go with Field of Dreams here.
Classic thing. Played by 2 bad teams.
Not really. Were they actually terrible this year?
Pretty much.
Come on. Don't give me the mobile version. Okay, this year there was the Cubs and the Reds. I think the Cubs aren't that bad this year, right?
They're 47 and 66.
Mid.
Reds are 45 and 68.
Reds are mid.
They're both bad, in my opinion. They don't even have 50 wins.
Also, fuck you, Red.
They put all 4. If you don't have 50 wins at this point, you're bad.
Hang on, Adina?
Yeah?
Fuck you, Red.
Oi, calm down. He's not here to defend himself. He's too busy with his ex.
Yeah, he still gets the giant middle finger for incompetence.
Whatever. Races are tightening up. The Mets have lost a couple games, and the Braves are winning.
We had a couple. We had a minor league Field of Dreams game too.
Yeah.
And oh boy, tomorrow's Mets Braves again. Hey.
We had the Quad City River Bandits against the Cedar Rapids Colonels, and they used historical franchise names of the Davenport Blue Sox and the Cedar Rapids Bunnies.
Nice.
Respectively.
Nice.
Yeah. Using historical franchise names, I will agree with that. I do want to say something though, guys. What are you doing next? What are you doing with the Field of Dreams area?
Honestly, I really don't know. I'm gonna be blunt. I don't remember Field of Dreams, or even if I've ever even seen it.
Well, here's the thing. There will not be a Field of Dreams game next year because of construction.
Are they gonna make it an actual stadium?
They might actually.
That would be kind of cool.
Here's the thing. I want you guys to keep the corn aesthetic.
They better.
It makes sense for me to use.
At least make them slidable door. At least make slidable frames so that people could come out and then you just close them up.
Amen. I agree with that.
Yes.
So there will be another round of public funding to build a permanent stadium at the site.
Good for them. They really got the money, huh?
I think they will.
And speaking now,
do not rule out the possibility. Here's the thing. If my opinion is, if Iowa gets a team, put them there.
Oh,
that's a nice idea.
Maybe you can move. Maybe Miami gets some.
No move. New team. Expansion.
Why not just put the Tampa Bay Rays into the NL Central?
Dude, that was crap if you know it.
What else do you expect?
We got a ducky on water break.
Hey, Ducky!
Hello, Duck.
And time for the juice. You know you can't put this off forever, right?
I know.
The gold star.
You want to know what's funny? This is the last topic before we get to SSOTW, unless we want to...
And I think we're going to have a unanimous gold one for this one.
I think so, too.
Are we all ready for that?
You know what? Scratch that. We're going straight into SSOTW. This will be our automatic gold.
And we don't need to go any further with anyone else, because, to be honest...
No. We still have to do our silver and bronze.
Yes.
I'm going to do it. I'm saying it because...
Let's get to the bronze, because I think we know... Let's just get to the bronze and just hold it in suspense for a little bit. So, for the bronze...
Hang on. I'm writing the gold here.
You don't need to write the gold. We all know what the gold is.
I know. I'm writing it up, but we will only do silvers and gold.
All right. So, for bronze... I'm gonna go give it to the Cincinnati Bengals for the awful field name.
Ooh.
Why? It's Paul Brown Stadium. And you're an HR company, and you're taking away an important legacy. That is Paul Brown Stadium. For my silver, Antonio Brown. For Antonio Brown things.
Wait, you said silver for that?
Yep.
To be fair,
So, my bronze, I'm picking Manchester United. What on earth are you doing? That should get your coach fired, and how do you lose 4-0 to, let me see, what's the team again?
Brentford.
The Brentford.
Is that team any good?
Brentford was, if I'm not mistaken, was just brought up this year.
Maybe they're a hot team on the rise.
Could be,
Maybe.
but...
Here's the thing. I think they promoted last year. Am I correct?
Hey, you know what? They might be a hot team on the rise. You never know.
We'll see. Speaking of which, What's your silver?
And
bud?
my silver's Antonio Brown, for obvious reasons.
And
Make
so what's
that
your
a
bronze
third-
health?
So, I'm gonna say this. I am locked. So, here's the thing. I'm actually gonna go silver first. And with that said, Antonio, El Cancer-dor is taking silver this week.
Yeah.
That much of a fucking belt.
So who's your bronze?
Here's the thing. I had to do a toughie here, as if this was the case, we would have to do a vote off. On one side, Paycor Stadium, I can kind of see it working in the future, but there's also another thing that's bugging me in my mind.
Heinz Field?
Looking for the list. Well, the Heinz Field is a little bit worse than.
Yeah, but that one's been a couple weeks ago. That was a couple weeks ago.
And you know what?
If you want to consider Heinz Field,
Whoa. Listen, I decided we're doing something else. It ain't the Bengals. It ain't Manchester United unless I want to declare a tie for third. In which case, I'm probably going to do that here with Alpine as well.
oh yeah.
Oh,
Never mind. I'm changing my thing for bronze. I totally forgot about Alpine.
Hey, here's the thing. I'm declaring a top. My opinion, I'm saying... No. Dina, I'm saying I'm tying my bronze.
Oh.
So not only are Manchester United gonna stick around for this, I'm choosing Alpine.
But that means 2 bronzes for Man U. Man U gets the bronze for the week.
No, I'm declaring a draw.
Honestly, there's really no point for bronze this week because there's not much. There's just not really much. There's not really much for bronze because there's nothing really spectacular about this week. I don't think we're forgetting.
Except the Alpine situation.
I don't know. I could, but I think we're forgetting. I don't think we're forgetting anything, right? No. Oh, what's that? I hear. Hold it. Uh oh. Am I hearing juice? Am I hearing the juice? Oh, we got the juice! Juice. And the automatic gold winner, I think we all know who it is. We kept them waiting long enough. For the goals this ain't a week, Fernando Tatis Jr. of the San Diego Padres. How?
I know!
Ow,
Boy!
Hang on. Listen. I know it's technically for worm bullshit, but yeah, you still got caught, so enjoy it.
Yep. 80, and yeah, this leads to the final bit of baseball news, and the last thing. Fernando Tatis Jr. suspended 80 games for taking a taking a PED that he claims was for something else. No, you took a PED, you got caught. Be grateful you guys got Juan Soto, because now you're just in the muck of things again. You lost everything. You lost the chance to represent for the playoffs. You lost your first part for the next year. You lost the rest of the season. And you can't even play international baseball. You can't play anything. You're garbage. Get the heck out. You baboon idiot. Baboon.
Moron.
Moron.
Hang on. You piece of merda.
Merde. Now, everyone.
I think merda is Spanish for shit.
But let's get announced. We have our gold winner.
We have our gold, we have our silver, and we have double bronze.
And it's all but decided this week.
I'll be honest, the 16 weeks outside some things like whose lines anyway. The points don't matter.
Yeah, but like I said, we do have... Like I said, I did nullify. We are going for double bronze. I did state that we will be going for double bronze this week.
Honestly, no bronze really deserves it. Really, there's not much you can say about the bronze this week, right, Fowler?
Right.
Like, there was not much. At most, there are minor annoyances. Right?
Right.
I think there has been one. Actually, no way. Oh.
Huh?
What do we got
I'm
here?
reminding myself of something else.
What are you reminding yourself of?
Someone got banned from esports.
Oh!
I'm gonna say this. Man U, Alpine, they're stricken from a record here, boys.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that one.
Oh, what?
Peter Shang. Peter Shang. Oh, Peter So, a little about... So, actually, I can talk about this.
I'll do this one.
No, actually, I will because I know esports a lot. So...
Thank you.
So, I actually know about esports, and the organization this guy's from, Peter Shang, is Team Solo Mid, a premier esport organization of multiple calibers. One of the first League of Legends franchises, one of the first major franchises, and one of the teams that just pops up every time there's a new esport. TSM is usually there. Some of the most famous people, like Doublelift, came from TSM. This guy, he decided to sell off the entity to stealing money from TSM to China using selling off public data information that is confidential for taking $15,000 in loans, not giving all the proceeds to a former player, and a bunch of other of money. Greed is good till you get caught. As a result, this man has been banned from all Riot events. You've been perma-banned. You can't play Valorant, you can't play League, you can't play anything. You're garbage. Get the hell out, you piece of crap.
You want to know what's also funny? He can't compete. He can't go with or teams participating. So that means, and you want to know what's the funny thing? I think he also got sacked. If I'm correct.
If I'm looking this up.
Let's take a look here.
He was released on March 20. Oh yeah, this was back in March. After very serious allegations of unethical practices. Oh! Oh man, that hurts.
You want to know what's funny? I think he might be going. He might be going to Captain Fat Fuck Penitentiary. Is that perfect? Is that a perfect burn?
Oh yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen?
Oh, I just got this from a friend.
Uh-oh.
So I'm gonna defer to McDonald's for a bit. Their Happy Meal, they have the new Happy Meal box out. Leaked from a friend. It's a Pikachu Happy Meal box. You know what that means.
Pokemon again?
More Pokemon cards! Yeah!
Okay.
And, that means that we're gonna have trouble with Pokemon. We're gonna have trouble keeping... You gotta buy your Happy Meal to buy your Pokemon packs. You can't just buy a Pokemon pack for $1.
Boo.
Hey, you gotta stop scalpers.
Fair enough. I agree with that.
Anyway, time for... We're almost approaching the end of the hour.
Yep. Valor, because you were the last one here, I am gonna call on you to be first.
Okay, so shoutouts this week. Of course, Ag and Dodger and Action Lab for letting us put our content.
Oh shoot!
on
I forgot to do
server.
links this week. Crap.
Yeah, that's not the first. That's not the only thing you're an idiot for.
Gold is you this week for not.
No. Okay, we're doing.
You get thrown into bronze. You get thrown into bronze. You dummy. Dummy.
I got deferred to bronze. I get the.
Bonk. You know what? Bonk.
Hell, you blithering idiot.
Sometimes his genius is impeccable.
My genius is almost stupid.
So my therapist, of course, and that's gonna be it. Next up, Audina or hell, whatever's next. Get this going quick.
All right. So not really much in shouts for things, but I'll give some recommendations for the week. I'll give 3 recommendations.
Oh shoot! I forgot about one thing here.
What?
I think you're gonna. I don't know if this is gonna be either good or bad. Lewis Hamilton also bought stock in the ownership of the
Don't care.
Broncos.
Don't care. But I'm going to give recommendations this week for some shows I've been watching and some stuff I've been playing. First, Licorice Recoil. One of my favorite shows this season. I've been enjoying the heck out of it. It's really fun, really cool, and a lot of cuteness. Then I will also give recommendations to one of my favorite shows, Bofuri, one of my absolute favorite animes. Definitely check it out, watch. And I'll give a third one to I'm hoping the best for Desmond Ritter. Other than that, I'm gonna keep on being the best. I'm better than you, and you know it.
Alright, that just leaves me then, isn't it?
Yep.
First off,
I'm dumb. I'm an idiot. I'm not surprised. That's not the only thing I know about you. That's true.
secondly, please like. Second, huge thanks to Dodger of Zion, Ag, the entirety of the U-Tree community, the Action Lab, Off the Wall Hockey, for letting us broadcast on our shit. Quick side note for USF, we will be streaming tomorrow, because I did state that there will be some poker tonight on my stream. Yes. Russian poker has returned to the USF, to the Urinating Tree server. Dick. There's more. No. Yes, it's gonna be on my Twitch tonight.
Hey, Health, would you mind going back to all three of us for a minute?
Just about.
Ahem. Health. Bonk. 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 Bonk.
I'm myself.
You were attacked by a textbook.
Okay.
Oh yeah, college starts back up. Enjoy heck. Final year for me. Let's get it done.
Yep, same here. Get it done.
Yep.
See you on the other side, Fowler.
Alright, with that said for me, it's gonna be a we'll see moment for me at work.
Alright, so.
That's all I'm gonna say at this point. But, all I can say is coming up, guys, there will be some changes. But they will be announced at a later date.
Aye. I may not be available because I might be at work.
Maybe.
We'll see.
We'll see. Alright, y'all.
Hopefully your boss will let you take weekend Wednesdays. Alright,
So
that's it from us. We will see you guys next week. And hopefully
get more people.
And hopefully I don't drink the stupid juice again.
And hopefully Help does not become a blue.
That's not gonna happen. You're gonna drink it again. I know you.
Yes.
We're gonna keep bullying you.
Okay, probably during the poker match. Valor, I'm expecting you to post my Twitch link for the poker match.
No, don't do it, Fowler.
I'm gonna put you on locale of the week by default.
No.
Yes.
No, you can't.
Nah.
This is not locale worthy.
That's not locale worthy. That's just him being an idiot, not locale worthy.
Yeah.
Just being an idiot doesn't make you locale. Anyway, I'm out.
Alright, we're all out. We will see you next time.
Peace.
Peace.